me again. This time I want to share with you some modifications on my Tricopter that I did there. Alright, see what's good in there. Now the first thing I did is replace the aluminium legs. I replaced with the wooden ones and covered with the covering film. It's still a bit lighter than painting. Then I stretched my legs far apart more for easy landing and takeoff, less wobbling. All the electronic system are using the same. Whatever I had there, that's my 3 gyros in there from Giant Card RC. It's the same as Hobby King's 401B gyros. My fly mentor setup there. Motors Tornigi 750 kV, but around 2 kilos of thrust each. Tornigi thrust 45 amp speed controllers. Well, pretty much all the gear the same. As much as I heard that the Flyman gyro has a tendency to drip, so I decided to put on a separate gyro for the tail. That's Asan GA510 gyro. That's my FPV setup, the 5.8 gigahertz. I'll be using a bush camera because it has a live function, so I can record and I can see live when I'm flying. The batteries are Tornigi 2.2. Put in the double batteries for the center gravity, plus to increase the flying time, because the all up flying weight now it's 2.4 kilos nearly. Now another modification that I did is to my tail, the yaw system. The fins are from PCB plate, and then cut the holes out to make it lighter and covered with a covering film. They are probably more for visibility than for the purpose. I rebuilt my yaw system completely. There's a nylon plate cut out, then drilled a hole. There's a bolt goes straight on into the tail. So I drilled the hole in there, cut in half. With the proper spacers, I had to make sure that it snuggles tightly. Not a single bit of movement there. I'm using a Hextronic 10 kilos torque of servo. So that is too much. There's a bit of a flaw in this system. Before my test flight, it was all nice and tight, not even a slightly moving. But after the test flight, I noticed that I think because of vibration, the things got a bit loose in there. So I had to adjust my spacers to make sure it still snuggles tight. If the same problem occurs again, I will have to rebuild that system. Now for the FPV flying, I'll be using that camera, which is going to be mounted, which is be holding with the strap as well there. And for the general flying, I made a little body because usually from a previous flight I noticed if something goes wrong in the Tricopters, they have a tendency to fall upside down. So I shaped a little body from styrofoam and Depron. Painted with acrylic paints there. Literally just sits in on the Velcro. That's my little alien buddy here. Bastard crashed a few of my planes, huh? He's a good enough player. Now folks, on the same note, I have a little sneak peek of my new project. That will be another lighter Tricopter. I'm using the tail booms from the heli HK600. Big long tail booms. Everything is cut out here from PCB manual with the fret saw. and the parts are interlocking with each other, so I can use the super glue that reduces the weight of epoxy as well there. That's my yaw system gonna be there. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a nylon bushings going in there, and the bearings press in there. There's a 6 mil solid carbon rod goes through there, and all the wires will be going straight through as well, so there'll be no wires sticking out. All nice and neat. It's still not finished. This is the top plate, still not finished, because I don't know what camera I'll be using and what shock absorbing system will I be making there. Whatever, get the buzz of this one flying, set it up properly, then I'll get all my electronics there into another one. That's it so far. Alright.